microphone, 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 but it's actually the screen.
Yeah, the visual microphone.
Yes. But yeah, it looks like that retro filter, the pixel. Well, that's it. That's just it. It's a filter.
Yeah, like the starting cutscene looks right like cutscenes from like 90s DOS games that I played on PC.
Oh, cool.
They call this a boomer shooter. It's not. It's basically Doom 2016.
Ah,
There's
gotcha.
nothing boomer shootery about it, but
Gotcha. Also, hello, Chiru. Welcome to the second stream. We figured out that it was internet because everything started working just fine. 40k Doom game. Yes, yes. Yep. Off target. Oh, shit. Even that looked like I don't know, something I would see in Unreal.
Nothing, once touched by the hand of chaos, remains untainted. You are under the dominion of the Ordo Malleus to assist my investigations into a world that has already felt that very infinite.
yeah. You only get one of these every chapter,
Oh, okay.
but it's my favorite part of the game.
Yep.
This brings me back way more than the gameplay itself. But the gameplay is very good. I'm not going to say anything bad about that.
All right, that doesn't look like it was on DOS.
It kind of does.
That's a lot of...
It's colorful, but it's basically just like a couple different sprites layered on top of each other. Because like the cutscenes were still pre-rendered back then. It was just rendered with lower tech stuff, so...
I thought that thing on the right was her hand being up like this. But no, I see it as a Boltgun.
Yeah.
In the absence of a larger force, we should pray to the Emperor that this does not develop into a more dire situation. This servo skull will guide you. In Commodus here is one of the few sanctified and preserved from the purging of Drogon's.
Yeah, I like Incommodus. He says funny things.
He's a big fucking brazier. I love it.
Should you encounter any opposition, you may assume they have been tainted by the ruinous powers. Suffer not the heretic to live. While I continue my investigations aboard the Crown, you will be deployed to a habitation zone we lost contact with several cycles ago. You should assume the situation to be extremely hostile. Beware. We do not know how far the taint of the arch-enemy spreads.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I will need to test one thing.
Okay.
Are you able to use a weapon?
All I have is my sword.
Okay. God damn it, my controller's plugged in. Stop. Stop. My controller's plugged in, it's vibrating.
Oh.
Also, we're going to turn up the game a bit. That cutscene was kind of quiet, so go up. Oh, I meant for the stream.
Oh.
So, you can just hit Windows key. I think, yeah, go up. So that very top bar where the sound bar is, yeah, slide that over a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Let me go unplug my controller. Stop. Stop it.
You could tell me to stop, but there's no observable harm in having fun, so I'm going to do it.
Chiru says louder. Chiru said, it's so ridiculously good. Should have speak in Latin with English sub and then louder. I mean, is it loud enough? I'll wait for that to...
I mean, I can go get committed to violence if you want more.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep doing your thing. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Can definitely tell this is a 3D model. Oh, yeah. Very good.
Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to go that way.
I think the only thing that would need turning up is potentially just the music on the game's end.
Okay.
That's it. And voices, I guess?
There will not be any voices really.
Gotcha.
In-game. It's just during cutscenes. So.
Okay, you can just bump up, yeah, just by to 85. That's fine.
Oh, I do have one other weapon.
Did you hit the tilde key at all?
No.
Okay.
I can demonstrate my faith.
Good.
There's hundreds of these.
Leave it to a British person. Oh, all right. So, what's the objective aside from bolt and crush?
So the story in this, I believe, is a continuation of one of the novels.
Oh.
So Inquisitor Drogon was a guy that obtained some sort of like power crystal thing that he took from the chaos, and he ultimately got corrupted by it. And the Inquisitor we work under believes that a fragment of the crystal is still intact, and some tech priests down here have been fucking with it. And they done let some chaos in. So we need to go find the power source, and anyone who had any idea that it even existed needs to die. So
They should not have been doing that. Not have been doing that. Oh. So this is more like Doom 2016. Ah, of course.
yes.
Holy Relic Bolter.
Yeah, we don't rock and stone in these parts.
I know Civi made a video on the game.
Rush.
Did you see it at all? Because I
did.
I did not watch it yet. I wanted to see it first. And you said you're almost finished with it yourself?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah. Oh, that's your Berserk?
Yeah, basically.
Gotcha. Makes you fucking shell-shocked. I can't hear. There's too much blood in my ears. And people look at you like, oh, it's pumping like around your ears, like your head. And then they just look over and you're just leaking. No, there's blood in my ears.
Yeah, the chainsword damage power-up is a bit weird here, because like I'm playing on hard difficulty. They already die just by me tapping the right, like, the melee beat button. Because, like, if you're fighting something and it's chunkier and you need to deal some damage to it, you right-click and then you mash the V key, and you'll rev the sword, like, while it's stuck in them to just slowly saw them in half.
Oh.
But you're vulnerable from other enemies while you do it. But, yeah, it's a good way to tie down a large health-pooled enemy and do a ton of damage to them.
I mean, that's what you did in Doom 2. You would chainsaw to keep resetting their animation.
Yep.
Yeah, these look like really old FPS mission things. This right here. It just shows a picture and a description, but without the loading time.
Yep.
But yeah, I can see what they did with it visually. Like, these are all 3D models with filters on them. The enemies might be sprites. I can't see them long enough. But yeah, like everything you are, all the things you're picking up, it's all 3D modeled with a sprite filter, which that's that pixelation and retro stuff, which is fine. I've seen a lot of FPSs do this kind of style within the past few years, and it looks great.
Oh yeah.
I think Cultist is all 2D, right? That's all sprites.
Cultic?
Cultic, yeah, that's
Cultic is 2D.
yeah, that's all sprites. I don't know what Lunacid is. That's 3D with a retro style. Also, that's more like Kingsfield. So we'll have to play that at some time.
I do like Kingsfield.
Yeah. The game's called Lunacid. The guy who makes Gloomwood shouted it out recently. It's still in early access, but yeah, just look at its screenshots. It looks like fucking Kingsfield, Shadow Tower, just that kind of game. So.
All right, I dig it.
A Medieval, I think that has 3D models with pixelation filter. But yeah, it's I'm glad to see it. You know, it's like a halfway measure. And then as long as the gameplay is fun, like it doesn't have to be exactly like old Doom. It just needs to be good.
Yeah, like one of the things too that I think I kind of prefer games don't actually try to be boomer shooters.
Yeah.
Is it's really hard to make anything that's even close to an improvement over that stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason it's still really good.
I mean, you can definitely make better levels than some of their level creators.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, there's improvements.
If you're making it purely as a project of passion, and you work for free, you know, like, and you have no time restraints, obviously you're going to do better than a development studio where, like, people are doing it because they want money. You know?
Yeah, that all depends on just, you know, motivation and general creativity. Because there's plenty of instances where something. Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
I was like, the keyboard doesn't have vibration enabled. What's going on?
Yeah, I had to rev my chainsword.
There are plenty instances of monetary motivation leading to some incredible shit. I mean, some of the biggest studios in Japan put out probably some of the best anime, like Bones.
You look at the American military.
Yeah. There was that movie we watched sometime last year or earlier this year, I think. Bullet Train.
Yeah.
That is a AAA movie, big studio, a bunch of big names in it. It just has a weird cameo by Ryan Reynolds as like the guy who was supposed to die. Like he just shows up in a flashback. It's like, but it's a great fucking movie. So, but I'll always appreciate any. I'll also, you know, this is Warhammer, so that means Games Workshop.
Yep.
Games Workshop, they pump out so much Warhammer stuff, regardless of whether it's good or not. They're not always good. But,
Oh yeah. So secrets in this game are just power-ups.
Okay.
Most power-ups will just last until the end of the level. Actually, all of them do. Well, some last for a few seconds, actually. But like this one, my max armor is now 300, and my max health is 300 now.
Cool.
So, and that'll just last till the end of the level, basically. So, but it makes secret hunting something you want to do, even if you have like full health and armor. Because it generally gives you stuff that you couldn't have otherwise.
Yep.
So.
But yeah, I'm not an avid Warhammer fan, but I think is Games Workshop, are they the people who just own all of Warhammer IP?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think they actually made the right choice overall for this intellectual property, because like it was a tabletop game. It still is. But
Yeah.
it's a long, heavy monetary investment miniatures tabletop game. That ain't gonna last forever.
Right.
So, what do they do now? They pump out, like, fucking 8 games a year.
Well, what they do is they open up the license so that anybody can make a Warhammer 40k game.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you agree to the terms,
Yeah.
and make sure that they get their cut, and that's it. But pretty much anyone can make a game.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was the case or not. All right. Well, hey, that's fine with me.
Because like this isn't made by Games Workshop.
Did they publish it?
No, I don't even think they published it.
Huh.
Yeah, like I said, anybody can make a Warhammer 40k game. You literally just have to sign the contract saying we'll pay you, and you're good.
Interesting. Yeah, because it's generally when Games Workshop puts out a Warhammer thing, I'm like, but
Well, like the thing that was interesting about it was this all started from when THQ went under, because they were making the Dawn of War games.
Oh.
And they were having trouble selling the game making license to anyone in particular. So instead they decided, we'll just make it available to everyone, and you just pay a certain percentage.
Okay.
That was the Machine Spirit power-up, which does something different depending on what gun you have equipped.
I see.
This 45 round capacity now. So
okay.
Less reloading. It also slightly increases the rank of the weapon. Rank basically, let me find an enemy. See if I can make an example of them. Some of you go away. I don't want to die one. While I'm targeting him, you can see the skull with a number next to his name.
Yes, I see that.
Their rank indicates how hard their armor resists the damage of given weapons.
Can't tell the rank of the gun anywhere. Oh, strength. Oh, okay. That's what that is over there. Strength 5.
Yep.
Okay. I get it now. I was looking at the letters over there. I was like, is that Stas? Is that Stas?
Yeah, I can't read it because my eyes are shit. So
Yep.
I couldn't even tell what you were pointing at.
Yep. It's right above the 45.
Hey, aren't we all?
Yeah. It's also fucking hard to see because your gun is moving right there when you move.
Oh, the aura and the shake.
The whole gun. It's moving under the letters constantly.
Oh, yeah.
But okay. I take it Civi enjoyed the game?
Yes.
Okay.
Although he doesn't like Warhammer 40k stuff that much. So.
Ah. All right. Ooh.
Yeah. I took a lot of damage there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, some of the trash mobs, they can have anything from like just a regular like auto rifle to fucking full-size plasma cannons and stuff. They could just chunk your health away and you won't even know it. The damage feedback is not very good in this game. That's one of its weak points. You can't really tell when something is kicking your ass versus when you're kicking their ass. It's very obvious when you're winning.
I noticed that because I saw... I was watching your health because I saw those barrels were really close.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that didn't hit him. That didn't... Something hit him. And there's just 100 health gone.
Yep.
Did you start off playing in hard mode on your playthrough?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This game's, at least in my opinion, not actually very difficult. So
This is also kind of your wheelhouse. Like,
fair enough.
You know,
pukers.
it's not necessarily, you know, Doom-like, but I'd say it's close enough. But you're probably... I mean, you played Tarkov, too, so... Or played.
I haven't played that in a while.
Yeah, so like,
Oh my god, you need to stop, sir.
you are a person who is probably pretty adept at FPSs. Like, I remember when we played Hunt the Showdown, it's like, I knew for a fact I was gonna be the one dragging you and Joe down. Because it's like, I know Joe is good at FPSs. You know he is. When we played Halo,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just fucking rude.
Oh yeah, I got spaghetti rounds.
What does that do?
It does that.
I don't know what that is.
Oh. Yeah, there's specialty ammo magazines you can get as a power-up. This one is just... It has basically no recoil, so there's no
Oh.
shot derivation.
Oh, cool.
It's also bonus damage, so they just spaghettify faster.
Hey, it's Eddie from home. He says turn him into paste. Yeah, it took me a couple days, even though Eddie told me that he was gonna be flying out like right after I got back. It took me like 2 days of seeing the light in his room not being on to remember. Oh yeah, he's not here.
You forgetty the Eddie.
But yeah.
All right. They're criminals.
Good old felinizers.
Stop throwing grenades at me. That's what I want to do to you.
So you do have a total ammo capacity. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That makes sense. Oh. I like how clear the grenade radius is for them and you.
That's for the timed grenades. There's another type of grenade that you'll see you get on a rare occasion that's explode on contact. Basically like having a rocket launcher on demand.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. Grenades hurt.
Although these are very...
Have there been any levels that are particularly frustrating, or
Some of the bosses are comically tanky.
oh,
Like, you will sit there and just shoot and shoot and shoot, and they just will not die.
that's usually just annoying.
Yeah.
I'll always remember games that make it more difficult by just adding more health. I think Risk of Rain 2 is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
It's like they just, like, obviously their other stats go up, but mostly just health. But for that, that's fair enough, you know. But other games, it's like, ooh, it's harder mode. What's harder? You gotta shoot them in the head more. That's why I always liked the whole ultra violence versus nightmare thing that you explained to me with Doom 2.
Oh, yeah. I also like the Black Plague difficulty in Heretic. Where
Yep.
they increase the enemies, but also increase the amount of ammo that you get from drops.
Yep.
So it's more shooty oriented.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes into consideration the fucking game's mechanics.
Yeah.
Rather than just, like, shrug, hand wave up the difficulty.
Yep. Ammo for the shotgun I don't have. Yet.
Because fucking with the AI in a game can be complicated, I imagine. Because it's like, why don't you just make the AI harder? It's like, first off, that's not just a straightforward thing. And second, that can be really, like, bad or annoying. Because if you play through an entire game once and you know how an enemy operates. And then they just start changing on a higher difficulty. What was... Oh, fear. That's it. Fear is the game with the adaptive AI,
Yeah.
which is really interesting. It's pretty fucking cool.
Half-Life also had a really sophisticated AI system.
It did?
Yeah, for the Marines.
The first one or second one?
First one.
Ah.
Yeah. If you ever watch
Probably not.
Marfitimus Blackimus,
No.
or whatever his name is.
Nope.
He does a whole bunch of really detailed videos about some of the mechanics of really obscure features in the original Half-Life game. Like the cockroach AI and the language model that the Marines use to communicate to each other.
Oh, God. Yeah, that, like, garbled fucking speak.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of videos of them talking to each other with, Jolly Wanker. I think that's his name. I feel like it's not Jolly Wanker, though.
Wencor. That's what it is, Wencor.
I just remember I always call him Jolly. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Wait, did he change his name? I don't think it was always that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he might have had to change it because they were like, that's a bad British word. But maybe it wasn't changed. I don't know. Yeah, I sometimes he plays a Half-Life thing and it's just incredible. Like the Half-Life Abridged, where it was all the levels are made by different people.
Oh.
I still love the fucking Raven home is just a little funhouse ride. That was good. That one I did show you. It was great.
Alright, we got the shotgun now.
It is strength 3.
Yeah.
So, are you able to upgrade each weapon's rank, or?
The only way to increase a weapon's rank is to find the machine spirit secret on the level and pick it up. And that means you can only upgrade one weapon at a time.
Per level, or?
Well, once you go to the next level, the upgrade goes away.
Oh.
There are no persistent upgrades whatsoever.
Oh, what's your bolt gun at then? Oh, it's at 4 now. Okay.
It's also not glowing anymore.
Yeah.
But, yep, like there's the Laurel, so I can get my max health buff again.
Yep. How many chapters are there?
I think there's 4.
And levels per chapter?
I think 5 or 6.
Okay, so not too long.
No. I think these first couple levels, though, the pacing is a little slow. The enemies are very easy. Like, even on the hard difficulty here, I'm really not having any trouble fighting them.
You have also already fought them.
Even on my first playthrough. Like, I'm talking about my first impression of the game.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing to do, because it kind of gets you used to the game. Especially for people who, because, you know, people who haven't played games, or...
yeah, but then they shouldn't select the hard difficulty.
That as well. There's your machine spirit.
Do I want it for bolter or shotgun? I think the shotgun this time.
It still says strength 3.
Yep. This gets more pellets per shot.
Oh. So it... Oh, yeah, you said it does something different for each... Oh, okay. Huh. So wait, does the machine spirit only upgrade the rank of one weapon?
Yep,
Because...
whatever weapon you're holding.
Okay. Well, no, it didn't upgrade this one's rank. You're still at 3 on this one.
Yeah, but that's not the effect that it has on this.
I know.
It will upgrade the rank of other weapons.
Oh, okay.
So but the total effect is different. So like
Gotcha.
the plasma gun, when you get it, it's kind of like a rocket launcher with a slow burst fire effect.
Right.
When you upgrade it with machine spirit, it can go full auto.
Good.
Shotgun's main thing is just being able to fight around corners, because you don't have to sit there and lay into them with bolter fire.
Yep.
You just peek, let out a bunch of pellets, and go back in.
Gotcha. I will say this level is kind of reminded me of a Doom Eternal level, so. Putting soda can sized fucking.
Yeah, they are pretty big shells.
Yeah. Just popping them in there like.
I don't even need the ones on top.
Nope, decoration.
Those are just there to show the enemy what's going to come out of this.
Yeah.
I only have one shell left. It displeases me. Ah. The Emperor provides. Ah, the Emperor provides more.
That's what happens when you pray, Ryan. You could have at least tried to make it rhyme, you British fuck. They're perfectly... Those words work perfectly together to rhyme. But no. You had to be British and say incarnate.
Yeah. He's a son of Gilliman.
That doesn't mean anything to me. Not a goddamn thing, Ryan.
He's an ultramarine. You were Smurf armor.
He's British. That's my problem.
Yeah. All those things are connected.
I'll have to believe you.
I'm making shit up.
I figured.
God. I don't upgrade the shotgun often, but when I do, man, it's actually pretty fun. I generally dislike it, though, because you use it for a while, and then the game's like, oh, wait, we're going to spawn 50 Space Marines. Get fucked. Because they have body armors. Gone.
Herent.
Yes. Existent. Also, certain enemies will punish you for not jibbing them.
Oh.
Like those pink demon things.
Mm-hmm.
If you jib them, they will not summon the two blue demons.
Oh.
And there's also a Chaos Space Marine that if he manages to do any damage to you, and then you kill him without jibbing him, he revives with twice the health, armor, damage, and speed.
Why?
Because a demon possesses him.
What does that have to do with hurting you?
Because he had to prove that he was worthy.
Okay.
If you kill him and he doesn't manage to hurt you at all, he's not deemed worthy, so he doesn't get possessed.
Oh.
So,
But if you get rid of his giblets, then...
there's no body to possess. There's just ooze.
Gotcha. I mean, they could possess ooze, but it wouldn't be worth it, so...
No, probably not. Ow. I shouldn't have done that, but I did.
I agree. You did.
Alright, we completed the loop. We got the key. Who? No. Hello?
He was up the stairs, Ryan. That's difficult terrain. That's half-speed movement. Oh.
Yeah, I have my
Oh,
spaghetti
okay.
rounds.
He was a Chaos Terminator, Ryan.
Well, that's what he looks like now.
His jibs are definitely 2D, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh! It's a big thing of ammo, but my ammo's full. I can't carry it.
And the level's over?
No.
Oh. So how's the level design in your time playing?
It's a linear corridor to arena, to linear corridor to arena.
All right, straightforward.
Yes.
Do the environments kind of make it fun and good?
I mean, the environments are all good looking.
Yeah.
There's plenty of grainy eye candy to enjoy.
Yeah, because like I mean, I've played many linear games, and I have no problem with them being linear, depending on the kind of game it is. So it can work, and it's even better if it looks great. So,
I forgot how much this kills demons at close range.
well, now you remember, and now you forgorned.
Yeah,
There were some shells back there.
Oh. Oh, goodbye.
He spawned in the knot.
How?
He tried.
I love that you just have a dedicated chainsword button.
Yep. I mean, it's, as far as I can tell, that's your whole left arm. So,
Ow!
what else are you going to use it for?
Fucking revenant projectiles.
Cutting meat? Well, actually, no. You're already using it for that, so...
Oh, I gibbed that guy from the shotgun, so he didn't make blues.
Oh, no. There's your left hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is an attachment. Alright.
There's my left hand as well.
You can't cast that fan into the dirt. God.
Oh, whoops.
Ah, you're okay. I do hope... What's the game where you can read the Bible? Oh, I'm thinking of Call of Juarez.
Oh, you can read the Bible here.
Yeah. I thought there was a different game. Was it Cultic that lets you do a thing?
I'm not familiar with reading the Bible. It might be an AFK thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, if I just sit here, eventually he'll pull out the good word.
There's a okay. I know it's in Call of Juarez, but there was another game recently where you could just taunt and pull out a Bible. Maybe it was just Call of Juarez. Oh, there he goes. Wow, that's
Yeah.
great. I said literally FPS with Bible reading taunt. And it's like taunts in the Bible. Taunts official Team Fortress 2. Isaiah 14:4-20. Psalms 1942-76. Like none of these are what I...
I'm confused. How did this Space Marine die? I don't know how he died. He got hit with like one pellet from my shotgun and it killed him.
Maybe he naturally passed away from a pellet.
So this is the first of the big grinder arenas. But we don't take fall damage, so I'm not taking the sucker's elevator into the arena.
Yep.
We're getting the big dick damage.
Oh, maybe I'll remember it. Ugh. So is this your double damage? Oh shit. Oh my god.
Woo!
It's getting real slippery over there with the Rugrats.
Oh, I got 24 health.
Yep. Woo! Yeah, this is very Doom-like. That's for new Doom-like. Yeah. You get low on health and you run the chain of armor and health pickups and, you know, reevaluate. Oh fuck! Damn. Ooh.
Ah, here. Oh wait. Oh no. Well, there's grenades here.
I take it armor in this functions as just more health.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea about that fact in Doom 2, that armor was functioning as armor.
Yeah.
Until you explained that to me, because they do not do that in New Doom.
They don't explain it in Old Doom either.
Well, they don't do it at all
Oh.
in New Doom. It's just, this is your health now.
Am I in trouble?
A little bit.
Oh, wait. Oh, right. I'm falling down a hole. I don't... What if I just live here?
I mean, they could start charging rent, I guess.
My God. Die. Oh, now I'm in trouble.
Oh? Oh.
Daddy Chaos Marine is here. Oh, plasma gun. Very nice. Get me out of here. Oh, God. There's no health here either.
No.
Damn it.
Nope. It was all piled up off to the right there. So did it just start you at the beginning of the event, or did you just come back to life?
It put me at the beginning of the event.
Gotcha.
Oh, I missed Father's power up on the rebound from the save.
Oh. How many? Well, I guess I could just count the slots next time you swap weapons. But how many weapons are in the game?
I think there's 7 counting the chainsword.
Okay. Just double check the audio. Yep, I figured the game would be a little loud once we kind of got into the soup. But as long as we're speaking at our normal talkie volume, we should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my God, all the Juices.
I like how everyone's the same color on the inside. It really demonstrates something. Science, maybe.
Really makes me think maybe science is real.
Perhaps fluidity is within.
I hear Father teleporting angrily.
He teleports?
Yeah, Terminator armor has teleportation.
Oh, God. Well, he didn't use it there.
Nope.
Oh, you can't pick up that health?
No, I'm full health, pretty much. So 200 is the max without picking up those little health bonus thingies.
Okay, I'll get it. Purge status complete. Evidently not. There's still spitters here. Spitters and shitters.
Well, each wave has an enemy that's considered to be like the boss enemy of that group, and when you kill it, the next wave starts.
Gotcha.
And then when you get down to the last wave, if you kill whatever's considered to be the boss of that wave, then the event clears.
Gotcha.
Because I'm pretty sure the trash will spawn infinitely. If you just try to turtle out the boss.
Yeah.
I could be wrong on that, though.
Ryan doesn't know what comes of unsuccessful strategies. He doesn't have any.
Well, generally speaking, there's always been, like, some enemies left after I kill the main enemy, because the main enemy is the one that hurts the most, so you generally want it to stop.
Yeah.
Also, now that I have the plasma gun, it's the only thing I ever give the machine spirit, because it's really fun going up to bosses and just bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, you're pudding now. Next wave.
I think you also follow one of the you follow one of the rules.
What's that?
I'm trying to see if I actually wrote it down somewhere, but I don't think I did. Oh, I've got it in a Google Doc.
You have a Google Doc with rules in it?
Well, it's stuff I stole from a book for character background story stuff. Ah, that's right. What are they called for the character in the book? I can't remember. I called them edicts. But for him, they were the 10-something. I don't know. Always play offense.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my god. I'm just slurping about. Are you in the same level?
No.
Oh, damn. I missed when you did a level complete.
Nurglings. Little gremlins that like to show you their butt crack.
I also like that you went from a mostly technological area and then a hybrid technological gothic, and now it's like fully gothic.
Yeah, we're not in the domain of the tech priests anymore, so...
Yep. Now you're in the domain of the fucked priests. Because they done picked the wrong god.
That's heresy.
What?
The Omnissiah and the God Emperor of mankind are one and the same.
Well, why did they get demons then?
Because the tech priests fucked around with a piece of Drogon's power source.
They believed in the wrong thing. They should have believed in the Omnissiah, but they didn't.
All right, I can follow that.
So if you don't follow the tenets of your Lord and Savior, then you picked the wrong God. Hey.
Blessed artifact.
Ah. There she goes. Oh wow, this gun is rank 7. All right.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Oh yeah. I love the particle effect. It's the little bullet casings just flying out of this.
It's just the animation of the ammo going out of the bolter, I think. Like the exact same animation, just just sped up and
yeah.
rotate.
This just gives you full ammo and increases the max ammo of everything.
Oh.
There is also an infinite ammo power up, and it is my favorite thing.
Yeah, I can imagine. Eddie says the blessed gun. Yes. Ah. Cogitating.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. Probably. Looks like there's enough slots down there for 8 guns about.
So let me think. There's the bolter, the shotgun, the plasma, the heavy bolter, the melt-a-gun, the volkite blaster,
Yeah, okay.
and the grav cannon,
Yeah, that's 7.
and then the chainsword. So yeah, okay, I guess there is 8.
Well, I don't think your chainsword takes up a slot, so... Oh, maybe it does, actually. Eddie says, I miss the food at home right now. I mean, we have a lot more options here in Austin, so that's just how that is. I didn't eat much when I was back at my house last week. Though, my dad basically made breakfast for me on most of the days, so that was great. And the poached eggs, they're made with the water below it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he got a special pan and made those. And then he did the thing where like you put it on top of some buttered toast and you cut it open, and then the yolk and the egg is there mixed on top with salt and pepper. And that was really good. I can't remember ever having that before. So I told him I'm probably gonna have to do that.
It just sounds like eggs Benedict with no hollandaise sauce.
I don't even know what hollandaise sauce is.
It's a mayo-based sauce that you put on eggs.
Doesn't sound like something I would eat.
I mean, it just is sauce that tastes like eggs that you put on your eggs.
Doesn't sound like something I would eat.
It's not bad.
It's like that company that's like, we should sell eggs in cartons. But why? People will buy it. All right. And they're right. People buy it. But
I mean, how else am I going to buy eggs?
oh, I mean the ones in like milk cartons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, you don't have to do any cracking.
Yeah, God forbid. I mean, I guess it cut down on the amount of garbage disposals getting clogged in apartment complexes. Maybe.
I mean, the way I look at it is that there's probably already a commercial demand for it for like restaurants because like
Yep.
they have to crack hundreds of eggs.
Yep, that's true.
So if you've already got the product, why not sell it in smaller cartons for people who would like the convenience?
I'm pretty sure McDonald's has been doing that for a long time, where they just fill in a bunch of molds for their egg patties and just cook
They
them.
stopped that now.
Really?
Yeah, if you get eggs for McDonald's sandwiches,
Yeah.
other than I think just the classic Egg McMuffin,
Right.
which still uses the egg patty because like tradition or whatever. Yeah, they actually will crack an egg and fry it for you.
Really?
Yeah, I saw an advertisement for it
Wild. Huh.
because apparently Wendy's breakfast is doing really good. and they don't do egg sauce. So,
Gotcha.
McDonald's did it to compete.
Yeah. I mean, Wendy's still has the fresh, never frozen thing going for him, too.
Oh, God. Children.
Which is definitely a lot easier to pull off in Texas. Provided they get their beef from Texas. They may not.
Yeah.
Which would be really funny. At least for the Wendy's down here, but, yeah, I don't know.
Why do I have a health bar for a lesser plague toad?
He's,
Where is he?
you know.
I hate these things in areas like this because they jump down a hole and get stuck somewhere where I'm not going to backtrack. And then it's like, oh, well, you didn't get 100 kills. It's like, fuck you. It's not my job to fucking figure out how it's pathing. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I was putting on both of my headphones because I'm sure it's stereo audio.
Yeah.
So you can sometimes track like that.
Fucking making me go around looking for them. Also, like, some of these levels, they are super generous with, like, ammo drops. Like, there's more grenades here than I'll ever know what to do with. You could clear the whole map with just grenades.
Well, maybe that's what they designed it for. Just in case anybody's, like, a really good shot like me. Like, I'm gonna hit something. It might not be the enemy, but whatever I'm hitting, I'm gonna hit it. Every time.
Alright. And then there should be more goopers out here. We're gonna bunny hop around to summon the goops. The goop troop.
Good. They respond to their own mating dance. They hop and goop, you hop and don't goop, so they get frustrated. Yeah, there's 8 slots down there. And your chainsaw is not one of them. So.
I'm not missing any weapons. That's all of them.
Bolt, shotgun, plasma, heavy bolt, volkite.
Grav cannon and melt-a-gun.
Yeah, there's another slot down there.
Huh. That's weird, because there's not another weapon. There is a third grenade that's very fun. It counts as a secret item because it's basically a cheat item.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a black hole grenade.
Ah, good.
You can actually get one on the chapter boss and just throw it at him and he dies.
That just means that they like Resident Evil 4.
Yep.
It's like that is legitimately just a fair enough statement.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't. Cause like I was reading something recently. That boss I showed you from Neo, the guy with the centipede arm.
Yeah.
I was looking up. Well, I was reading the comments because everybody was saying the same thing about why the fuck do you take no damage from him? That's bullshit. Because everybody who was like either at the level requirement for that stage or even like 10 or 20 levels above it, all of us die in 1 or 2 hits to him. All of us. And this guy was taking blows on the jaw. It's like, what the fuck, man? Are you like in the 200s or something? But that didn't make sense because the damage he was doing was worse than mine. Granted, he was in a mid stance with the Odachi. I high stance that shit. But I was reading some of the comments below, and some motherfucker was like, you know, I finally beat him. I didn't use the sloth talisman because that's cheating. And I was like, you're one of those mimic haters, aren't you?
Mimic haters?
For Elden Ring. The mimic slime.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, personal preference, I didn't use the Mimic tier if I didn't need to. And pretty much all but 2 fights. All but 2 fights, I did not use the Mimic tier. I never fought 40 Snacks. But, yeah, Millennia and the big...
I like that you called him 40 Snacks.
That's his name.
It is.
Millennia and Big Astral Goop Dragon at the end. Could not beat either of them without the Mimic tier. Fucking could not. I could not avoid their abilities well enough for long enough to do damage. I just couldn't do it. So, you know, that's just a preference thing for me. With Neo, the Sloth Talisman is almost fucking required because... Or at least as far as I'm concerned, because, like guarding, that's pretty solid. It's 100% damage block unless you're getting hit with certain magic. You can block most magic, too. Just, boop, didn't hit me. Cool. But some of those guys, if you're up against, like, 3 small guys, you're in a sketchy situation, but you could probably beat it. 1 big guy, easy. Like, 2 or 3 big guys, leave. Get out of the room. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Because you die so fucking fast in that game. And the Sloth Talisman just evens the odds. In a sense. Like, I will just use it on enemies, and just so it's clear, Sloth Talisman makes them move at like half speed, which fucks me up sometimes, because it's like I'm used to dodging their abilities, and now they're moving at half speed, so I'll dodge early, and then they'll just hit me. So that feels great, but man, it makes a lot of enemies a lot more manageable, especially if you're fighting multiple. So, you know. Also, if something is in the game and you're not putting in fucking Xbox as a button code, it's not cheating. That's fucking silly. Magic is just really good in Neo. Like, really fucking good.
Yeah.
You know, magic is really good in Demon Souls. Is it cheating to fucking use Firestorm on False King Allant over and over again? No, it's really funny, actually. Because that guy steals levels. Fuck that guy. I don't think I've seen anybody do, like, such a grievous penalty in any game since Demon Souls. Because it's like losing a bunch of progress and materials for level ups. Sure, that's been a thing. But literally taking you down a level permanently. I can't. Well, no. I do know something. It's a little. Oh, it was good. I can think of something. It's a little bit like, well, obviously, but
I mean, I played EVE Online, so
that,
I can think of an example.
That's a good example too.
Die ever.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So yes, I would say that's worse. The hardcore mode type thing in the Diablo games, where it's just your character's dead. Start over.
Have you seen anybody play a hardcore WoW Classic?
No, I don't think so. I don't even know if I've heard of that.
Yeah, they started up this hardcore server you can play on where if you die, it deletes your character. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Playing World of Warcraft like that.
Avoid all PvP zones like the fucking plague.
You would think people would do that, but there were a lot of people who were like,
oh,
nah,
yeah.
Nothing bad will happen. We'll just do it.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, that's the fucking Diablo crowd. Because there's a bunch of people from the old Diablo days that were all about just fighting each other.
Oh, hello.
But yeah, Diablo hard. Any hardcore mode where your character is just completely eviscerated, or I only know Doom 2016 did this. The hardcore mode where if you die at all in the game, you start the game over.
There were some other games like that.
Yep. So those things are of the caliber or worse. I would say they're worse than losing a level, definitely. Which of them is the worst of all? The Eve one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There isn't anything you can't lose in Eve.
Yeah. Yep. So,
if you have it, it can be taken away from you.
there we go. I brought up a thing that I hadn't thought about, and I already figured out the answer. There's worse things.
Actually, Eve might even be worse than that on like a meta level, because there are people who have lost actual money.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Is that you played this video game and you died in it. You're in debt. At least in some degree.
No, I mean real money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh.
I figure there's situations where you can have real investments going on, but if you fuck up, you're actually gonna owe some money.
Yeah, there have been people who have bought thousands of dollars worth of in-game time cards.
Yeah.
So that they could shock their alliance into cash fluidity to maintain maintain territory or keep their fleets intact, and were summarily ambushed and had all of their money blown up or stolen.
I am really looking forward to Down the Rabbit Hole's video on Eve.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be great. And he said, what did he say? It's almost 3 hours long.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I linked it in Overwatch porn.
Oh, big PP damage with the plasma gun? I'm gonna kill myself. This is the least safe thing. I'm gonna switch to the shotgun.
Yep. Oh, sorry, it's longer. As all of the pieces of the new Down the Rabbit Hole about EVE Online fall into place, I can finally give a precise runtime. 5 hours, 55 minutes, and 14 seconds.
There's so much to talk about from that game's community. I don't doubt it.
I'm looking forward to it. I love his videos, and he's a very good researcher when it comes to, you know, he's...
Spaghetti rounds.
Oh, they got spiders that come out of them?
Huh?
What the hell? I thought I saw a little purple spider pop out of him, but it might have just been an effect. But yeah, Frederick is great when it comes to weird stuff like that. And I don't think I've found, like, a decent place to, like, properly enjoy stories about EVE Online. Like, I don't know. Where have you encountered most of your stories, aside from playing the game and talking with people?
I just I don't know any of the channels anymore off the top of my head, but there were channels where people basically were part of the EVE news team.
Oh, okay.
Basically, folks in the EVE news team, they got access to these special ships that CCP would give them.
Wait, no, that's a company, not the Chinese government, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There's many different things called CCP.
Yeah, that's the game company that makes EVE.
Gotcha.
Yeah, essentially, the ship has no offensive capability, but it's also completely invulnerable and untargetable.
Oh.
And they could go basically cover wars in the game. And, like, they could go to the different alliances and talk to them and, you know...
Hey, man, that's...
Get people to tell their side of the story on things.
That's a great journalist.
Yeah.
Immortal, but but pacifist.
Yep.
That's... I'm just thinking, like, we gotta develop that.
Yeah, they were also usually, like, elected to some degree.
Yeah.
So, usually it was people who already had, like, a YouTube channel. Oh, my God.
Yep.
Of their own.
Oh, that must have been way back in the day, like early YouTube.
Yeah, pretty early. Thinking about it. But yeah, essentially they would just, they would have some pre-established reputation of being neutral, so that people would feel okay discussing details about things with them.
Yep. Well, I hope Frederick reached out to some of them. Also, I can't remember. Are Eve servers still running?
Yeah.
Okay.
The game's actually picked up in popularity since it went to the free-to-play model.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That was how many years ago?
I think 3 now, maybe 4.
Okay.
But yeah, they still get new content and everything.
Good.
I mean, they only have one server. Everybody plays in the same server. There's no instances. So,
Big ass server.
yeah, you can't run away from anything.
Or you can't run away from your problems,
Nope.
your alimony, nothing.
If you cross somebody, you're still playing in the game with them forever.
Whoever you married in Eve, she's still in that universe.
There actually were some weddings in Eve.
Oh, I bet. MMOs always have that kind of stuff.
The people who did them got got some unique ships.
Oh, okay.
They've all been destroyed.
Of course they have.
Yep.
Anything you get can be taken away.
That's right. The only thing that is of equivalent value to a totally unique ship in Eve is the record of having killed that ship.
Yeah.
Because everyone's kill log is permanent.
Yep.
And it records every detail of what happened that day.
That's great.
So if you can't have it, blow it up. And then
Yep.
at least you get to be the one who blew it up.
I love that shit. That's so fucking cruel, but it's real.
Yeah.
Like, you could read books and see documentaries about serial killers, and it's just like, yeah, that's how their brain works too. So,
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
what about that big door that was kind of yellow? It didn't have a computer in front. Yeah, that.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, there was a boss in there somewhere. I'm guessing he just ate a burst of plasma from across the map that I couldn't see and died.
Probably.
I didn't notice when the game stopped putting me in arena mode.
You slurped him.
Unfortunate for him.
Oh, I do have some hard times if you want me to grab that.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't have enough water on my person
Yeah, that's fair.
to consume.
I can pull a carbonated water for you.
I think I'd actually rather die.
Look, I've seen you drink 1877s before,
Yeah.
but usually you're like, yeah, I figured I'd drink it, and then every time you drink it, you're just like, I don't know why I did this.
Yeah.
And then you do it again like 3 months later.
Well, it's like,
But all
because what I really thought of was like, man, some cold water would be kind of nice right now. And then I tried that, and I like, that's not cold water. That's cold piss.
that's cold water with extra steps. I mean, you could shake up the bottle and just put it off to the side for a little bit.
I could also just drink water.
That's true. But yeah, I drank the rest of Steven's old bottles, so.
I'm glad I remembered to check that corner and got the machine spirit, because it's just not as fun if you can't do that to something.
Understandable.
Oh, ow! He had a plasma gun too, and it hurt.
I like when just normal looking ass dudes appear out of thin air through a purple zoom, and then he's like, let's do it, and then he just explodes.
Yeah, I like that too.
It's great. How is the music overall?
It's pretty good.
Okay, because it's not standing out to me too much.
Yeah, it's weird because like they do the gothic music a lot,
Yeah.
but it's also like the same track constantly. But then like whenever there's a cutscene or like something special, like
okay.
they got some more unique tracks.
Yep. Okay. But during the gameplay, it's your normal mix of with little beat boops.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dark Tide still beats it, hands down.
Oh my god, yeah. Look, this game is cool and all, but like they do not have the budget to hire
Jesper Kid.
exactly.
Yeah. No, that he's on that Assassin's Creed money, so you gotta pinch out some pesos, buddy. They could try and get, well, no, Bear McCreary wouldn't be able to do this. He's definitely a classical orchestra guy.
Where are the men? Oh,
Where men are. In the pews.
I could use another gun. I just don't want to.
Yeah, it's understandable.
There's always a plasma canister and one of every other type of ammo drop in a corner somewhere. Like, there are some things I don't care for about this game, and that happens to be one of them.
Just that some guns are just 100% better, and there's so much ammo that you don't need to ever switch.
I wouldn't say that, because like the plasma gun definitely has drawbacks. Like if you fire it too much, it deals damage over time to you when it's hot.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And obviously it's AoE, so if you're standing in the AoE, you're not going to have a good time.
Yep.
Like that. That
Well,
hurt me a little.
a little bit.
But I feel like the plasma gun is in that niche where if you practice with it enough, it becomes so good you can't justify using anything else.
Yeah.
And it's not like I don't have my chainsaw.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get the body.
No. You got them bodies in time. I think they might be 2D.
I think they are, actually.
Yeah. They're certainly animated like it. I haven't seen any more updates on that making the 3D pixelized models of Doom 2.
Oh, I chunked him. No blue from him.
I think there was something I was gonna say. I can't remember.
Anything down here?
Secret searcher. Well, I don't know how to get it back. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. I had a thought earlier. I just can't. Oh. I can't remember. What have you been playing recently? Mostly Dark Tide?
This, War Thunder, Dark Tide, Final Fantasy VII.
Monster Hunter at all?
A little bit of Monster Hunter.
The new one, right?
No, World.
Ah. Done with the new one?
So, I don't know if I've gone on this rant yet about Rise, but it has a problem that's very painful.
Probably on occasion you went into it, but I can't remember, so.
Yeah, so in a lot of the Monster Hunter games, and World especially, since it's the most recent one that I've played, and it's the one most people are going to be familiar with.
Yep.
you can eat food before you go out on a mission, right? And the food comes with either a damage buff, a defense buff, or a elemental resistance buff.
Okay.
And it also increases your max health and stamina. In Rise, they got rid of that. The food will give you some skills that have, like, different effects.
Okay.
But they're not universal. Like, generally, it's like your defense is higher the lower your health is. Or if you get knocked down, you get up quicker and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's not like a stat boost.
Yeah.
And then there's a piece of equipment that you get called a pedal ace. It does nothing. But it allows you to pick up these little birds you can find in the wild. And each one will fill your pedal ace with different stats. All right?
Okay.
And then, so if you want your damage buff and you want your health buff and all that, you go around and you find the health bird and the damage bird and the resistance bird and the stamina bird and the...
They made more busy work.
Yeah, so you have to run around the map collecting these birds to get the stat boost that you normally got just by picking a meal from the menu at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
And it adds 15 minutes to every fight. And now, mind you, Rise is also the easiest and most arcadey of combat systems that they've had in any recent memory in Monster Hunter. So most fights are already only about 15 minutes long. So the gathering is equivalent to the amount of time spent actually hunting the monster.
Gotcha.
And it has just taken all the desire to play the game out of the game.
Yeah, it's interesting. That kind of stuff is interesting because especially when it's something you don't need to do.
Yeah.
But like you want to do it. Like, because like you wanted to do the meals because they were quick, it was nice, it helped, and this is a benefit you can get too.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it, but you're probably gonna do it.
And like, if that was the behavior they wanted to discourage, what they could have done was just make the enemies tougher.
Yeah.
So that, you know,
Yeah.
picking the food item didn't have the same impact.
Mm-hmm.
But at least you wouldn't think, oh, I'm being scammed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my big complaints with well, something similar. When it came to Breath of the Wild coming out. It's not a fucking Zelda game. It's just not. They made it an immersive sim with a bunch of busy work that I don't want to fucking do. And, I mean, like, I'll still say I enjoy the fuck out of both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But the last thing I wanted to do is gather up materials so I can spend 5 minutes cooking meals so that I can actually heal damage.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do that. Just make enemies drop hearts. Because that's what happens in Zelda games.
Hey, I gibbed him before he could splort.
And then the rest is just like, Tears of the Kingdom made a lot more busy work. Though, a lot of it's fun. It's just...
And you can do it your way.
Yes, it's just tedious going into menus all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to fight these enemies. Like, cool. Alright, well, you don't have any weapons that are any good because nobody has any weapons that are any good. Because you don't want to use those extremely rare monster parts because you know they're going to be used for armor enhancement or a quest. And it's like, okay. So I won't use those, so I'll make some, like, middling weapons. But you have a bunch of shit you can throw at enemies and attach to arrows.
Yep.
But I have to go into a menu every fucking arrow shot or every time I want to throw an item and scroll to it. It's like,
I feel like Nintendo currently has a problem with making difficulty in their games. Like, they just don't want to do it. So instead, they just add tedium so that the game is, like, baby easy most of the time.
you know, I mean, I had a... Tears of the Kingdom is fucking frustrating as hell with how much damage enemies do. But it's almost completely my fault. Almost. Because in that game, would you expect a player to follow the story? Like,
No.
no. And I didn't. I was like running around wondering, why don't I have the paraglider? Why couldn't I just get it? It's because I was like one mission away. And now I have my last universal traversal method. And then I stopped doing the story.
Yeah, I noticed when people were playing it a lot of the times, like, you couldn't just find a new thing and intuit what it does. The game would force you to talk to somebody who would then tell you how it works, and then it would work.
You know, I only encountered one thing like that I can recall. Oh,
That was a secret, apparently.
what's that?
Huh?
What is that secret?
The spaghetti rounds.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was just there.
Oh, well, these are
I get-
vengeance rounds. I think they deal more damage, but they don't give me an accuracy bonus.
Oh. There was one thing I encountered recently that was like that. Which it plays in part with, I've been frustrated with how much damage enemies do because I never found a Great Fairy Fountain because I've just been wandering around doing whatever I want and I never found one.
I don't know what that is.
They enhance your armor.
Oh.
Yeah. You give them monster parts and random stuff and like $10 or $50 for labor, and they increase the armor value. So you can finally take a goddamn hit without having 15 health. And, well, now you can die in 2 hits, actually. But, yeah, I only just did that today. But one of the things that I had to do was I had to run into a traveling band at a specific stables. In that huge fucking world, I had to stumble on this group here to get any of them, to get any of my armor upgraded. I had to go there, and I fucking hate this band. It's like the first time I encountered him, it was fine. Our wagon's broken. It don't got 2 wheels. It's like, okay, put them on it. We can't do that. All right, I put the 2 wheels on it, take them to the Great Ferry in their wagon. All right, cool. Second location. I talked to them. They're like, the bridge is out. We can't go to the Great Ferry to play music and get her, get this one out of her flower bud. And they're like, I know, we'll cross the river. Screen fades away, comes
Did
back.
you see that demon go to space?
I did. That was great.
There was like 1 millisecond of animation where they were rocketing upwards on the screen.
Yep.
And then they were gone.
Then they became sky ragu. It's the ragu of the sky. The second time I encountered them, the bridge is out, so they can't get their wagon over to the Great Ferry to get her out of her flower bud. So they're like, we'll cross the river. Haha, yes, let's cross the river. So I go over there, and it's like, all right, their wagon has no wheels, so they're going to need it to cross the river. Okay. And the moment I do anything with their wagon, they're like, please don't do anything weird with our wagon. It's like, all right, I was going to make it so it could cross the river. But, all right. And so I just kind of got confused, and then I was like, all right, well, it doesn't have any fucking wheels this time, so they don't want me to do anything. I guess I'll add a wheel. I put 1 wheel on. They're like, please don't do anything weird with our wagon. That's where wheels go! And then I talked to them. And they explained again that they needed to cross the river. Again. Now I can fuck with their wagon.
Oh.
Absolutely annoying. It's like literally they went 100 feet, took all the wheels off of their wagon, and would not let anybody touch it until somebody conferred with them a second time about how they need to... Fuck off.
Behold.
What be that? Oh, I see what it's doing.
Sacred armaments.
Oh. Is it the heavy bolter?
It might be.
No. It was something. Oh, you didn't. Oh, I see. Whoa!
Wait, where is it?
It's in between the pillars up there. Yeah, you have to go to the. Yep, to the right. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Whoa! So is this your 50 cal?
It's basically just a regular bolter, but you don't have to reload.
Oh! So, minigun type weapon?
Machine gun, really.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And I'm out of ammo, so it's back to the bolter.
God, what are they? Screamer of...
Sneech.
Screamer of what?
Sneech. The demon of change.
Sneech is the name of a guy who gets bullied in high school.
Yes. Oh, believe you me, that is most definitely among one of his problems.
Oh, the slow-mo. Or...
Yeah, you get time stop with the infinite ammo when you first pick it up.
Oh! Oh god, it even put you at 999 on the... Damn. That's great. Yep. There it goes. Oh my god, yeah, those grenades fucked them up.
Where are you, boss man? Did you teleport away? You did.
He's being purple and in charge. You know, when he's here.
Yeah. For the brief moment. Stop shooting me.
Yeah, your heavy bolter uses fucking massive drums that maybe hold 5.
Yeah. Well, I think it's supposed to be a curled up belt.
Ah. Thick ass belt.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Oh wow, yeah, it is a thick ass belt.
Yeah, it's like 10 rounds of ammo. It actually only gives you 20 rounds, so
okay.
they're storing another 10 somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's like maybe it's like an augmented reality thing for the Space Marine. It just simplifies the strip of ammo down to a floating hologram of 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh. Oh, that one was 40.
Yeah, it was 2 strips of 10 rounds.
Yeah.
We don't have chicken strips, we have heavy bolter strips.
When you need the strip with the strap.
Yeah, the other thing too is like the really uneven like ammo replenishment. Like the bolter, you pick up like 1 magazine of that and you've got like 2 magazines of ammo essentially. It's like the shotgun, it only holds like 3 reloads. You get a thing of shells and you've got a full reload. The plasma gun only holds like 2 magazines. So like you find a cell, it's like I have half of the ammo replenished just by finding 1 ammo pickup. And then the heavy bolter, it's like you need to pick up like 6 or 7 of those ammo strips to replenish it. So like the plasma gun just seems to always end up being more efficient. Yeah, the whole room is dead.
Good.
I don't even know what was in here. I just saw things shooting at me and just...
I mean, you don't need to know what was in there. They were heretics.
That's true.
Why know them?
Why know them when you can blow them? I mean, when you can kill them.
You know what they become once you're finished.
Yeah.
I like how he was just around the corner as backup,
Yeah.
just in case. And then he came out after the plasma shots stopped going.
Yeah.
Oh, that went down. Ooh, big. Yep. Okay.
Oh, you have skin.
That's because he went to skin.com. Come on down, get your skin.
Look at my friend here. This is the Chaos Marine.
I ain't
He's got skin because he went to skin.com.
We don't talk about where it comes from, but it's here. Come on down, skin.com.
I'm not going to tell you can get skin at skin.com, but, well,
What else are we gonna have?
yeah, what do you think it is?
What do you think it is? Find out at skin.com.
I like that they waited there for me.
Yeah, polite of them. They were buckling their shoes. Yeah, I think you've also had a lot of experience with rocket launcher type weapons to you know how to manage splash damage quite well.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. This weapon is not nearly as good without the machine spirit. But,
Okay.
goddamn, is there, like, no good case for not picking this.
What's the machine spirit do for the heavy bolter?
I'm pretty sure it just makes the fire rate bigger.
What? It already runs out like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think it might also increase the rank by 2.
Oh.
So, it does give it really good,
It puts it up to this thing's rank then.
pretty much. Yeah.
Damn.
Can the arena start? Oh, I discovered spaghetti rounds. Okay. I already got a 300 round belt of spaghetti.
People say you don't need to grind your own meat at home. I say that's why I grind my meat while I'm on the go.
Yeah. Home is where the ground meat is.
We get about 2% chunk and chuck and 98% filthy heretic scum.
What good's a meat grinder if it doesn't have a chunky setting?
You want a little bone in there,
Yeah.
lest your teeth become unsharpened and dull.
Oh yeah, I did chip my tooth last week.
Which one?
Well, my lower teeth, just the very corner of it.
Damn, what happened?
I don't know. I was eating and then I had the sensation of something kind of hard in my mouth. And so I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll just swallow it. So I did. And then I was like, man, this tooth is kind of sharp feeling. And then sure enough, yeah, there's like a little, I mean, it's tiny. It is the tiniest little chip off of it that you could possibly have. So I'm not like sweating over it or anything,
I think that happened to
Go
me.
away.
I think that happened to me once, but I could not tell you if it was real. You know, I may have imagined it, which is understandable once you hear the circumstances. But if it did happen, I could not point the tooth out to you. So one day, an alcoholic substitute teacher just let us do whatever we wanted in gym.
Oh.
So we played dodgeball with basketballs.
Oh, okay.
I got hit in the face really fucking hard with a basketball.
Good.
And I'm pretty sure I chipped a tooth during that encounter. Not 100% sure. But, most of the time when I have a weird, solid thing in my mouth, it's because I ate something that was a little bit sharp. Nice. Something that was a little bit sharp, and it dug into one of my fillings, and just, like, caused a little tiny piece of it to come out. I mean, there's a bunch of filling in there, man.
Yeah.
So, like, just a little unchewable, but, like, almost pliable chunk of something in my mouth. I've had it happen a few times. Not a lot, but... yeah.
It's not enough of an inconvenience I'm going to worry about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun. Sometimes the maps feel like they drag on a little bit. It might just be because I've already done them.
Maybe.
Everything just kind of becomes a violent red screen gaming blur when you're playing because, like, you want to go fast.
Well, I would say that I can't imagine that they would be because you've already done them, because there are games where, I mean, I know it's a little bit of a unfair example, but, like, you're still probably not tired of going through Doom 2.
Oh, no, I can still play that pretty much any time.
Yeah, so...
Speaking of Doom 2...
yeah.
Very pumped for us to play My House Got Locked for
Yeah.
Doomtober. I'm sorry I can't share any details about it.
Doomtober. Oh, right. We're gonna play it in October because it's...
yeah.
Okay, I was getting...
It's a spookery.
It took me a moment to be like, wait, that didn't sound right. We don't do Doom games in October.
We do Doom games whenever I say we do Doom games.
That's true. Because you're the one who's gonna play them. I think I do. I have some FPSs lined up for me to play in Doom December.
Oh, do you remember Celico?
Yes.
I need to send you their new game trailer because their release date got pushed back,
Yeah.
but their game has changed quite a bit, and I would say for the better.
Oh, okay.
It's more like it's got a little bit more of like a Resident Evil feel to it now.
Oh.
In terms of gameplay, not like atmosphere.
Okay.
Because like they've changed the pacing of the game a little bit. In that there's these safe rooms you can go to where you do upgrades for your weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
So you have to find the key, and then you can go in the safe room, and like nothing can hurt you there. And then like you can go mess around with some little mini game things that they put in each one. They're like customized a little bit.
That's very Resident Evil.
And then they do. They have got like an upgrade system for modifying your stuff.
Okay.
It's like a little bit BioShock, a little
Okay.
bit Resident Evil. The secrets are getting pretty creative.
Yep.
Speaking of secrets, oh, get me in there, Chief.
Ugh. It's like Tommy Pickles trying to get to something.
Yeah, I love the stompy audio for the
yeah.
Space Marine.
Oh yeah. Is Celico still like kind of fast combat with the sliding and all that?
Well, it seems to be like kind of a cover shooter kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is the sliding and the fast maneuvers and stuff. Oh,
Okay.
I got a contort in the air while I'm doing this. They wanted this to be a tricky jump. I feel like I should be able to just wing that though.
Yep. Should be able to. Unless you want to try and get up on top of that rack.
That one over there. Wait, can I jump up on the pipe? Maybe? Maybe? No.
I mean, there's those weird broken stuff up there. Like, if you can get up on top of that, but I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I keep reflexively trying to pick up those ammo pickups.
That's a little closer. Well, okay. I think that's the jump you're going for.
I'm not leaving without an upgraded plasma gun.
But yeah, I'm still interested in Celico, so I'll definitely.
Oh, I hit the pipe. Yeah, you kind of gotta turn midair, which
Ooh,
hey, there
nice.
we go.
Oh. Pink what?
Horror.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it just looked like, what if the Easter Bunny was a monster?
Oh my god. His goop was de-gooping.
His took a lot of time.
He's calcified.
I mean, that's the way to go.
Be calcified?
Yeah. Heavy stubber cultist. Okay. Don't need to be rude. Stubber.
Stubber's the name of the, like, the universe's equivalent of a 50 cal.
Ah. Aspiring champion.
Yep, that's the guy you have to give. He's aspiring to be a champion, so...
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, welp.
If he does damage to him, if he does damage to you and then he dies, but you don't give him,
Yep.
he will be resurrected as a possessed champion.
I just like the idea of an enemy starting with the word, their name starts with aspiring, because the moment you kill them really fast, so it's like, you weren't aspiring very long, were you? You can be disappointed champion now.
You look at the body and it just says despairing champion.
And he's the only enemy that whose name you can see after he dies.
Yeah. He doesn't die, he just becomes disappointed.
His Gibbs
Oh.
slopper, well, his Gib remains.
Damn Chaos Terminators and their surviving things. Oh my god. Why use any other weapon? That's what I want to know.
That seems to be the argument here. It's not a it's a very one-sided debate, but you know.
Yeah. There's no one here to argue for the defense of anything else, but
Welcome to Warhammer 40k plasma gun.
I'd like to hear their other arguments if they have any. Like, if it was worse against, like, flesh targets, then, like, you would have my attention.
Yeah.
But it's good against everything.
That's silly.
What?
Yeah. Now it's better.
There we go.
I don't like silliness. It's unnecessary.
No son of Gilliman would ever approve of silliness.
Well, even in the Emperor's name, I still don't think he would approve of it, sir.
I just opened that door and it's like, if what I think is going on, it better not be.
I hope this guy doesn't have a son. Though if he is a man of faith, he's gonna have children.
That's right. We got that gene seed.
But I don't know. I don't care what your faith is. Your faith involves procreation and the continuation of the human species, because that was a big part of the establishment of every single fucking faith. I assume.
Yeah.
At least Western ones.
That's how you proliferate your religious dogma.
I also think it was the point of the religious dogma. At least a good chunk of it, you know.
Yeah.
Eastern faiths, I don't know. Those seem a lot more inward focused. Ah, your arena.
Ooh.
They put this just looks like a Halo 3 map.
Oh. The big old box of ammo.
The go away button. No, wait, that's infinite ammo I'm thinking of. Which is what that box looks like.
It does. Where are the arena participants?
Oh.
Oh, they're flying. I hate it.
There we go.
I need to fix you. I think the worst part is their rank is higher than the shotgun. Because you would think the shotgun would be good against them, but it's not.
Yeah. I mean, they're a perfect... I mean, it's just... Oh, shit. Oh, Exalted Flamer. Damn. Guy had bones. Yeah, the shotgun would be what I would expect to use against a flying enemy, especially when you've got 40k birdshot in it.
Yeah. Which is canonically like lava particles or something. You know?
Good.
Become juice.
That was almost like the way that it happens in Doom 2016 because it stopped and made you turn towards him.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've seen it. Okay, no, there. I think I just haven't been noticing the time it takes for your guy to adjust to him. I thought it was just instant, like every time.
If you're already on target, it's pretty quick.
Okay, that's probably.
But yeah, when if you're like not even close, you can hold R2 or you can hold mouse 2.
Yeah.
And it'll Oh, yeah, you see that?
Yeah. Oh, that is. Wow.
So it helps you target things like if you're going really fast, sometimes like you're not going to get an accurate thing like that, but
Oh, that's yeah, okay, that's definitely quite in the spirit of Doom 2016. Granted, the executions are very generous in that game.
yeah.
So,
Well, I also like that it's not in this game it's not an execution.
yes, yeah.
So like you could just use it to chain damage.
Yep.
So or to reach a ledge that you wouldn't normally be able to reach. You could effectively like double jump with it.
Yep. Does
I
it
think
just
there
launch
are,
you forward
I think
no matter
there are
what?
some secrets where you actually have to do that in order to be able to reach them.
Does it launch you forward at all?
Yeah, it'll pull you up to wherever the enemy is. Like,
Oh, so there has to be an. Oh.
like if there's a flying enemy, you could jump and just leap straight up to grab somebody.
Okay, so but there needs to be an enemy for you to target for it to do it.
Yeah, like there'll be an enemy in a window that you
Okay.
can't reach otherwise.
Yep.
And if you kill the enemy, you can't get the secret anymore. But if you know to like chainsword up to them,
Huh.
then you can get into the secret.
All right, I like that. It's always annoying when you can't just go back through a level and look and actually get all the secrets, but yeah, when in a game like this, I can understand that.
Well, the secrets are also not that big of a deal because like whatever you got from it goes away at the end of the level anyway.
Completionism,
I
Like-
guess.
like with Nightmare Reaper, the reason I wanted to find all of the secrets in the levels, and I fucking did not leave. I left very few levels unless I found all the secrets. Typically, it's because you get like unlocks and special kinds of currency if you found everything, which allowed you to get these very tiny little upgrades overall throughout the entire game. So, you know, You needed to... And then you get... Oh my god. Nightmare Reaper is really fucking annoying when it comes to some of that. Because it's like... You know, here's your normal upgrades. Here you go. It's like, great, cool. It's like, alright, here's a Pokemon on your Game Boy. What? Yeah, play Pokemon. Why? Play Pokemon! And then you do. And then you realize you can get new upgrades if you play Pokemon.
Oh.
It's like, okay, alright, fine. I'll do that every now and then, but whatever. And then it's like, here's a new game for your Game Boy. Spaceship Fight. Okay. You get green gems if you spaceship fight. What can I do with green gems? Upgrade your spaceship in the spaceship game. That seems kind of worthless. Also, some of the space stations will upgrade your character. What? And then I think there's one more Game Boy game you get after that. So, yeah. A lot of upgrades in that. You could loop through that fucking game.
Oh, I finally refilled
times.
my heavy bolter.
Ah.
All that time collecting heavy bolter ammo to refill it again, just so that I can use it for 2 seconds in the next arena.
I mean, if the fucking Skyworms show up. Nice.
Oh,
Always satisfying. Oh. Pink horror. I would just call them bunnies.
I'm okay with that.
Ah, the goddamn Exalted Flamer looks... Oh! Oh, that's what they looked like from... Oh, interesting. Yeah, Exalted Flamers just look like... What if we put Toucan Sam through Midjourney? It's like, let's draw Toucan Sam like Peter Moorbacher. It's like, that'll do it.
I don't know who that is.
He's an artist for Magic the Gathering.
Oh. Oh, draw it so that it looks like something he drew, not so that it looks like him.
Yeah.
I understand now.
Yeah, he's, I don't know what it's considered, but he has a series of art called, Angelarium. I believe some of the art from it has been used in Magic. But, yeah, he's one of the artists who's really big into AI art generation. Not for himself, because he, you know, he is an artist and he's fucking incredible. But I think he's one of the people who's like, this means there's gonna be more interesting art in the world. So I'm here for it. Ugh.
Yeah, soon we'll be able to get to the art where it just puts a weird flashing light on the screen that makes your brain turn off and you come.
Yep, I remember you mentioned that last night. There's a... Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, I think this is one of the areas where there's a window like this, but there's no ledge to get up to it, but there's an enemy in it.
Oh.
So you have to get invited into the clubhouse.
Oh, I remember. So there's one instance of AI-generated art. Oh, is that it?
I think that might be it.
That's a scary fucking thing to be invited up to.
Yeah, that's why we heard him first.
Oh my god. Okay, there's some stuff.
And I can't use it.
Nope.
Oh, but there's this guy.
So,
No, come back.
he came.
Alright. So there's more stuff up here.
So, on Twitter, I might have talked about this before. Because every now and then, there will be weird OnlyFans things posted, and they just show up in my recommended because, you know, I'm a red-blooded American male.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I get you.
pretty girl post either nude or half nude or mostly nude. It's like, I mean, if it looks good, I'm gonna take a closer look. But sometimes it's hard to tell if they're not just like scams or bots, because I'll go to it and I'll be like, let's look at the profile, and then I'll scroll through the tweets, and they're all like the same photos I've seen on the last Twitter profiles that I checked. When in their bio, they're actually linking to some kind of account to subscribe to, but they're retweeting all of the same images and the same videos of girls who are not them. It's really weird. And then there's the ones that are cheating, because they'll be like, you know, they're just 100% algorithm, where it's like they'll make sure to use anime, gaming, Netflix, ESPN, sports, just like whatever they can to draw in particular people. But the funniest one to me is if you look up anime with a space and then gaming, it's nothing but porn on Twitter. And the weirdest one is there is somebody who is generating a bunch of images of big badonkahonkarood women with hijabs on, and like you know, not a lot of clothing below, but essentially underwear or bathing suit covering. They are all AI generated.
Huh.
And they are not doing quality assurance on any of them. Because, for one, they look AI generated. And two, there are ones where it is just, like, those two women are sharing, like, a quarter of the same boob. You didn't check this. And they're all, like, 2 or 3 women, half naked, wearing hijabs. It's so weird.
Huh.
And all you have to do is look up anime gaming on Twitter. It's all there.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't spend a lot of time on Twitter.
It's like, I don't mind the other ones.
Oh my god.
I don't mind the other ones, because sometimes they're pretty good photos. I like them. They're nice little short videos of a girl showing off her valued aspects. Other times it's the same fucking pictures or the same goddamn videos that I've already seen, but for some reason they're showing up again, and they're not the same.
Ow.
Oh, God.
Why did you get here?
Why did you get here? Not when. Why?
Yeah. Look, that was the question I wanted answered, all right?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's been my recent experience with AI art. Is potentially bot accounts pumping out tweets for porn. That, I don't know.
Huh.
I think I haven't seen the ladies in hijabs in a while, but I did see this one girl who did not look real.
Oh, I found a secret.
Her fingers were correct, but she did not look real. So most of them are actually women, you know. They are not cellulose machinations. You've already been in that window, so. But have you been in other?
We're just looking around up top.
What's if you go back the way you came up that roof, look to the right. Have you been in there?
Is that it? That's not it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
That's a wall. Oh.
I mean, a wall is just a door you haven't opened.
You know, for a space marine, that's pretty much true.
That's a whole joke in D&D. That is an entire fucking story about a barbarian who conquered space. Not even kidding. I might still be able to find that copy pasta, but his whole thing was like he was really good at breaking down doors. So he kept like postulating that what is a ceiling but a door that just isn't open? And the DM was just like, all right, sure. So he just jumps through the ceiling. Because he's good at breaking down doors. And it ended up being like Gurren Lagann level bullshit.
What is their torso except a door that just needs to be opened and never closed again? Oh, I was just about to use the heavy bolter because I didn't have a lot of plasma ammo, and then I found some plasma ammo. We don't believe in consequences here. Oh, look, some plasma ammo. Oh, look, some plasma ammo. I'm beginning to sense a pattern. This arena is a lot bigger than I remember it being. There's like 10 floors to this bitch.
These fucking communities are going private on Reddit. I don't know why. It's really annoying. Like, I tried to look up some things for Tears of the Kingdom earlier today, and it's just like, the Zelda community on Reddit is a private community. It's a... Why?
Because Redditors are cringe, and they have nothing better to do with their lives except to generate false authority where there never was any to begin with.
Goddamn forum. They need to eat water.
That probably would be good advice for them.
But yeah, the D&D story about barbarians I always see is about the,
Hello?
Yeah, it was about the party who everybody who showed up as a barbarian. So that story is still pretty good. And I think one of the, oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think the story ends with the dwarf barbarian being thrown into some destructive thing that's scary and gonna kill everybody or the city or the world. And so they throw the dwarf barbarian at it. And I think he does the thing where you put a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
Oh.
And it just sucks everything in around it.
So is the bag of holding in a bag of holding a well-trod enough concept that there is a agreed upon vicinity of destruction that's created?
There are rules for a bag of holding being put in a bag of holding.
Ah.
Yep. It does have a dramatic destructive effect.
Oh no. Aspirin died. Get chunky.
This is for... Okay, this is 5th edition. So... I'm not too familiar with the concept in the past. Okay, placing a bag of holding inside an extra-dimensional space created by a handy haversack, which is a similar thing, portable hole, or similar item, instantly destroys both items and opens a gate to the astral plane. So that's 5th edition.
Oh, he was the big bad, and now he's gone.
Also, it was D&D Green Text that was a private community. Because they want to hide their fucking green text stories. Fuck off. Green text stories are always the best. So they want to hide them.
This is why the only lasting online community is 4chan.
Yeah.
Because they're not afraid to let things destroy them, because they are the Hydra. They just keep coming back.
In Pathfinder, bag of holding inside a bag of holding. A gate opens and creatures and items are sucked through to the astral plane.
Okay. But like, how much? How much suck?
I think that's a DM I think it's DM's discretion, so If it's dramatic and cool, they might just be like, yep, that works. Because, you know, more fun. Let's see what it says on the actual bag of holding. Here it is. So the actual text for it. Oh, okay. It's placed... If the bag of holding is placed within a portable hole, so specifically a portable hole, a rift to the astral plane is torn in space. Bag and hole alike are sucked into the void and forever lost. If a portable hole is placed within a bag of holding... Oh, okay, so this is different. It opens a gate to the astral plane. The hole, the bag, and any creatures within a 10-foot radius are drawn there, destroying the portable hole and bag of holding in the process. Okay, so they just get taken to the astral plane.
Oh, they're not even gone then.
Yeah, that's true.
They could get their dwarf buddy back.
Yeah. Pathfinder 2E is a private community as well. What the fuck is going on? Is every community on Reddit private now?
Maybe it's like a content thing, like they don't want other people leeching their content so that people actually have to go to the subreddit. But like, if the subreddit is worth having, it'll generate enough traffic that you don't need to do that.
Okay. So this is a recent thing.
Oh.
A new Reddit update is sparking mass protests from users and moderators belonging to communities across... most popular gaming communities are going private and blocking new posts as a demonstration against the new policy.
Oh.
It's a major hub for all... Reddit's gaming subreddits are the most popular on the platform. Which is why it needs that many users are threatening to leave the site en masse. Okay. A change to Reddit's policy about its API. For those without programming knowledge, it's essential code for the program that can be used by any developer who has access to connect the program. Use the app. Up until 2023, the API for the website has been free to access, which is great for the independent communities that use the API to do things like assist in moderation or add accessibility features for users who have trouble with Reddit's first-party app. Reddit has announced that it will now be charging for access to this API. And the result is the ongoing Reddit blackout. Interesting. Okay. Developers of third-party apps like Apollo say this change will effectively kill everything third-party by pricing out developers who make little to no money off of work to programs that help many Reddit users. Okay. Yeah, I have seen some tools and extensions and whatnot that improve Reddit. Okay. All right. World of Warcraft removed its Twitter integration as a result. All right.
What does that have to do with Reddit?
I don't know. I skipped to the end of the article and read that. Okay, well, that explains that. Maybe I'll try and look for it again. I have that all barbarian party. I have that green text saved on my computer. But
okay.
I've had trouble finding the other story about the door breaker who left into space. Thanos might have a copy somewhere.
Oh. Wasn't aware there was so much company down here.
Hey, if you got the room for it. I've seen 40 people get shoved into a one-bed, one-bathroom condominium. I don't know how, but they all went up there.
They probably just hung out in the hallway.
I would hear about that. Yeah, some of the places where I work, those units are fucking small, but they somehow actually usually they're 2-bedroom, 1-bath. The people who have a lot of guests. But still, just about every unit in that building is smaller than the house we live in. Ugh. I think some of the rent, very few of them, their rent is actually cheaper, I think. But that, you know, they're small and lower to the ground, so, yeah.
Oh, shit. Ugh.
I appreciate that the void doesn't just die.
Yeah, but it does mean you can kind of cheat the area, where, like, every time you have an oh shit moment, just jump off the edge.
Oh. Does this game have any crossbow-like weapons?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Which game kind of made that more popular? I know Half-Life helped with the... Did it just shoot, like, rebar?
Well, in Half-Life 1, they were chemically tipped with a sedative. It was supposed to be a tranquilizer for, like, an alien creature, so it's so strong it's just virulent poison to normal people.
And then in the second one, it pinned people to walls?
Yeah, that one, it was a piece of rebar that was heated up with, like, an electrical current.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Half-Life 2 that made crossbows, like, let's go. Because I remember not long after that, you started seeing really fucking fun crossbows in different games.
No, what the... bitch.
Ideally, they were ones that pinned enemies to walls. Because everybody enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah, that's, like, a must-have.
Oh my god, I've been talking so much, my throat actually hurts.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty dry-mouthed myself. Okay, there's health in there if I need it.
There was something behind it.
Huh?
There was something behind the health.
Shield.
Ah.
And more health.
Ah. It looked a little bit different, but I haven't memorized the icons. Ah. Okay, well, I didn't know that was going on with Reddit. I guess I'm not surprised. Well, not a lot of things surprise me anymore. Not for many years, but...
Yeah. Reddit demanding something be free is like the least surprising thing ever.
Yeah.
Although, I think it's a bad move just in general because, like, how can Reddit benefit from doing this?
I mean, are they not getting enough money? Like, I mean, Twitch did that thing where they changed the revenue split.
Yeah. And then they did those rules recently that they ended up reverting.
Well,
I can't remember what it was that they...
They made it so that streamers could not use... They can't use burned-in ads. They can't use...
Oh, yeah.
They can't use banner ads. If they do any ads, it can only take up 3% of the screen. Don't know how the fuck you math that out. So basically every single esports tournament that is streamed is not gonna be on Twitch. But here's the thing. Their first statement that they put out about it, it was essentially just them going, we're sorry that our announcement of adjustments was kind of hard to understand. You know, we'll explain it better next time so that you get it. You know, you dumb little baby. You know, we're sorry that you were so confused and scared. You know, we'll be clearer next time. Like, didn't go back on it at all. And then I heard they put out another update where I think they said they were going to revert it, but they didn't change anything in the actual, like, Twitch agreement stuff. They just... I don't know. I'm not 100% caught up on it after the most recent announcement, so... Yeah. it was a really weird decision because they want streamers to use Twitch's ads, which you know, I know Charlie Moist Critical, he's like, I use them for like bathroom breaks.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'll just run their ads, because why not? And that's pretty much it. Otherwise, I mean, he's got an esports company now, so they, that can't function on Twitch if they do this shit.
What if the content they're streaming contains the advertisement? Then maybe he could.
No. I don't believe so.
Because like the argument could be, it's not baked in. It's the content.
I don't think they can have it. I don't believe so. I don't believe that can work. There was something else in there. I watched him talk about it in a video. I think I was... Yeah, it was when I was back home. I'll have to watch it again, but...
Where are the rest of you? I want to leave.
Off to the right? Yep. Oh no, I saw this moving. Damn. Ah!
Oh.
Funny! But yeah, before that advertisement stuff, yeah, they changed the revenue split, which, yeah, it wasn't a large amount, but it was large enough that I think a good amount of people moved. Maybe not a lot, but they didn't go back on that. They didn't go back on that decision. It's 50-50 now.
I think they also made it so that you can't cross-stream at
Oh,
all,
yeah.
no matter who you are.
That
like
was
whether
another,
you're partnered or not.
that was another thing recently. That was part of the same thing with the ads. Yep. No cross streaming.
Which I don't know how they're going to enforce that. Like, how will they even know? Unless somebody reports it.
I mean, that's how most rule enforcement works in with that kind of service, is they rely on community reporting.
Yeah, but the community hates that, so...
Oh no. No. That doesn't matter, because there's always gonna be somebody who really doesn't like someone.
Oh, yeah.
You're always, like, you can be beloved. Oh,
You were here the whole time!
beloved.
Yeah.
Like, there can be a completely wholesome and well-loved creator. Somebody hates them. They're gonna report anything they do.
Yeah.
So.
I'm now at 27 health.
You did it.
I ran up to that corner and the guy came around it. There were 2 explosive barrels in the corner. I was like, I'm not using another weapon. I'm just lost in here. Oh,
It's
this is the way
understandable.
out, I think.
Does this game have a map?
No.
Yeah, I figured it didn't.
You're a son of Gilliman. You don't get lost. I feel like they put a lot of supplies in this area for there to be not an arena.
Twitch walked back the new ad rules described in this story. Quote, "These guidelines are bad for you and bad for Twitch, and we are removing them immediately." Okay.
Good.
So let me see what it was.
Okay, I have the red key. I need to find the red door.
Brands contract directly. Streamers have run ads in myriad ways. Ad reads, sponsored games, display ads as graphics directly over streams, cut away from live stream, pre-recorded video.
Oh, there's people here. Let me fix that. Oh, it was just that one guy. Oh, there's the red door. There we go. That's what I like to see.
Okay, so streamers would still be allowed to perform ad reads. So, you know, they could also share their affiliate links. You know, can still do sponsored games and feature sponsored products in the background. And it was also allowing a form of display ads, provided they take up no more than 3%. Oh, they measured it. It was going to be that size. There was confusion about whether the 3% rule applied to each individual ad or the total sum.
I remember not liking this arena.
Oh, okay. YouTube has a similar type of policy. Prohibits its creators from utilizing a type of ad for which YouTube has a comparable format. So, pre, mid, and post-roll videos are not allowed. Oh, because they have those in their advertisement. Alright. That's kind of weird. YouTube doesn't want to compete with its creators over who advertises will shoot. Yeah, okay.
Instantly deleted that guy. Jesus.
That's what it do.
This is how a Stardy should be. Also, what do you think of this effect?
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, we got some damn chaos juice coming in from the warp over here.
That's straight up a window into the juice plane.
Good old Juice World.
Fucking oh yep, they're 50-50 revenue split. Yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody, I guess they talked to somebody, they said my Twitch paycheck stopped being my most reliable and largest income portion a long time ago. An FPS streamer with 1.3 million followers.
Wow.
Sponsorships are the majority of my income, and it's really sad to see Twitch continuing to... Yep. Okay, so... From what I can see... Yeah. Yeah, so if they did keep with it and go through with it, they wouldn't, all the games done quickly, other charities and esports events, they wouldn't be able to have it be on the screen. They would literally need physical props. like a sports arena, how it's got the all along the sidewall of the arena, all the Budweiser, the Chevy, the
Yeah.
big car. You know, they would have had to do that. Also, fucking. Wait, what did you say earlier?
What?
I said, oh, Juice World, yeah. Yeah, I really do enjoy Schlatt quite a bit on the internet. He's a funny guy. And I watched a clip of his again. Did you hear about that thing that happened? This is a very weird thing that doesn't normally come up on your radar. Where some people died at a Travis Scott concert.
No.
Yeah, so there was a pretty buck wild concert that Travis Scott did. He's a rapper. And some people died. I can't remember how. A fatal crowd rush occurred. And oh, okay. Cause under investigation. Okay. And this was 2 years ago. Okay. Yeah. So the concert was called Astro World, named after his the album at the time, right?
Yeah.
So fucking I was rewatching this clip of Schlatt talking about how he only just discovered that Travis Scott's real name is like very French.
Is it Rabute Guillemon?
No. It's Jacques Bermond Webster II. Yeah. And he was just like, I don't know who this fucking guy is. He could be anybody. And then the person he was with was like, he's literally the devil. Didn't you see his concert? And then Schlatt was just like, yeah, he also sent 8 people to Astro World. And then his guest just keeps talking for like 3 seconds and then stops. Then just looks at him. Fucking great.
Just putting a little something in there for the keys.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You have no home.
Now he has way too many homes.
Yeah.
He has to house all his bits.
How are you going to afford that property tax?
The flesh tax. That's a different thing.
Oh, this is backwards.
Every direction is just forwards. It just takes longer.
I'm starting to sound like an agent of chaos.
There you go. Look, every direction is just varying degrees of forwards. I don't know what Gilliman is.
Rabute Guillemon is the Primarch that founded the Ultramarines.
Oh.
So,
And they are all his sons.
yes.
All right.
They have each received gene therapy to receive some of his genetics.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just because he was probably called father.
They probably also call him that.
But,
I
you
mean,
know,
they run around in Smurf blue armor. I wouldn't put anything past them.
I figured it was like a religious father thing, but you know, if they actually got his DNA, fair enough.
How did anything survive that?
Yeah, I think the game should probably be turned down a little bit on stream, but we'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll do it at the end. That way, that's set, and I don't need to touch it anymore.
There's so much flesh fizzing and squelching and oozing.
Slipping down the slide. Look at that. It just looks like a bunch of blue dicks. Like every single... Oh, that one didn't.
Oh, right. I need to go activate the purple door.
When do you get a new weapon?
I don't think I get a new weapon in this chapter anymore. I've gotten all the new weapons I'm going to get this chapter.
Gotcha. Yep. That hallway sure had a bunch of stuff in it for some reason.
Who put all this meat in here?
Just inconsiderate.
Okay, yeah, this is, I think this is a chapter boss.
Oh! Well, we are about 30 minutes away from the end, so...
It's the enemy I can't look at.
Oh?
Yeah, he has like, an archvile attack. First, I'm gonna blow up all of his flying friends and make him angry.
I thought you were going to tell me he's got like a Slender Man ability.
No.
Because you said you can't look at him.
Yeah, there he is, there. No point in fighting him until there's a little bit more breathing room, though, because, he's got so much health, you wouldn't believe.
I'm gonna believe it, because I'm gonna see it. There we go. The old Cloud Maker.
Ow, what the fuck? Oh, it's a shotgunner. Alright, I need to go away.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I like his name.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of plasma ammo. This is as bad as it gets, let me tell you.
It's a little awkward. Hey, you got some.
Oh, good.
Just 6, but, you know.
I also hear a shitload of people teleporting in.
Well, it would be embarrassing if they teleported out.
I mean, it would probably be strategically sound for them.
It's like, I'm the Lord of Change, not the Lord of Go Away. You need to come back. Change your direction.
Oh, I only have 20 health.
Yep.
And there's a demon chewing me.
Hey, there we go. We run the. Oh, more flyers. Oh
Nope,
no, that's just
the Lord
him.
of Change himself.
I sure hope he doesn't have more nickels. It hurt. I take it he's not able to go downstairs.
No, you don't fit.
Went right by 2 guys to hit the 3rd guy going up the stairs. He's like, but they were right.
My health is actually pretty good.
Yep. Oh, is this ammo coming back?
Yeah, some of the ammo replenishes.
Ah, that explains it. His health doesn't seem too bad.
Well, I am using one of the better strategies for killing him.
Ah. Well, I just mean the damage that you're inflicting is pretty sizable. So,
Thank you.
you know, I was expecting the Lord of Change to take, like, pennies in damage, but you're doing dimes and quarters. Okay,
I mean-
there's the pennies.
Yeah.
There's the... Oh,
Ah,
God!
I'm burning!
That was the thing.
Oh, whoops.
Did
I
the
almost
Lord-
killed myself with that?
Did the Lord of Change your direction?
Yeah. He looked at me and I knew I had to go somewhere else. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Damn it.
We still got heavy bolt. Oh, accuracy is a little much to be desired, but
It also does, like, no damage.
it's getting there.
Oh! Too close. Oh, there's some more health here.
I love how it's in such a great, convenient spot.
You die. Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. He looks like a bird.
Oh yeah. Their god is a crow demon, so
Oh!
all their stuff looks vaguely avian.
Oh, so he wasn't an actual demon?
Oh, that was a demon. It just wasn't the demon. It wasn't Sinch himself.
Gotcha. Ah. Oh.
What's up?
I'm looking up the Lord of Change fucking model. Like, the figurine.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, their stuff is awesome. Only one secret.
Oh, he's got a staff. Oh, yeah, I saw him hold that. Okay. Neat.
All right. Well,
So that was the end. Wait, aren't you supposed to get a new thing?
oh, it wasn't the end of the chapter.
Oh.
So,
Well. Got about 15 minutes left, so.
I am familiar with this level, and it will take a little while, so.
Ah, there's the magic card Lord of Change. Is that real? What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a Warhammer 40k magic card set.
Oh, he's got 2 ass heads.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, and there's his little schniblums. The Lords of Change are Sneech's greatest servants. The most powerful of them wield fragments of his power over destiny. That's silly. Neat.
But yeah, this place is...
Big.
It's really dipped in the soup. Let's put it that way.
Ah, yeah, it looks like it. They sprayed the soup on the walls.
I like this level because it goes in and out of the warp to get around it, rather than you having to navigate the entire level as you have been normally.
Yep. So
Progression is not as linear as it first appears.
okay. That's good. I know you already said this game is more like new Doom than old Doom, but I'm curious. Is there any concept of like either chainsaw starts or bolt gun starts for every...
I don't think it's been around that long.
Oh, okay.
Also, the game is actually kind of short, so I don't think there's been a lot of interest in it in that respect.
Okay. Yeah. I just remember... It's another one of those things that you told me about Doom that I didn't even know, where every level is set up that you could start it with just a pistol.
Yep.
So.
This is too, I think, to some degree, because you can find every weapon that you've gotten so far in every level.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah, all right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, Boltgun is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun killing demons. It turns into a bit of a slog, though, because I don't think the difficulty is quite appropriate. Because it's not very hard.
Well, I mean, you said the damage feedback is also kind of hard to gauge, so
Yeah.
maybe that can make it a bit more difficult.
Also, I don't think the weapons are balanced quite right.
Yeah, I noticed that. Granted, like I said, you're an explosives ordnance expert when it comes to games that are kind of in this region. So like, and the splash damage that usually comes with those weapons.
Well, it's not just the splash damage.
Oh,
the
yeah.
plasma gun beats every other weapon in
That's-
every other respect as well.
That's true.
Because, like, you want to deal damage to a boss, what the fuck are you doing with anything other than the plasma gun? It's just wrong.
Yeah.
Until you get the grav cannon, but that's not in this chapter, so you don't get to see it.
Yeah.
And then Civi made a remark that I find agreeable as well. The Volkite blaster
Yeah.
is an assault rifle that basically takes too long to kill anything. Like,
Damn.
it's kind of cool, but at the same time, there's just better options. There's just things you could be doing that are better.
Yep.
So,
And even if you want to do the other thing, you're playing a game where you want to succeed.
yeah.
So you should probably do the thing that's gonna get you closer to the goal. So
Well, it's also like, what is fun in this game?
yeah.
Making gore out of demons.
Yep.
If the weapon is bad at that, it is not fun to use.
Yep.
So, that's all I'm going to say about that. I think it would be cool if the machine spirit could be used. What?
Oh, there now it's working. Or I think the mic. So you know how the audio equipment fucks up during recordings?
Yeah.
I think it just did it with Streamlabs, but Streamlabs just fucking recovers.
Yeah.
Because I saw the volume meter for the mics up there, it froze when you were saying something there. So I think it's the same. That's when people in chat would be like, audio cut out for us. So it's clearly affecting this too. Okay. No. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you think you would be interested in playing Boltgun?
I don't know.
I mean, it's entirely single player, so I have no vested interest in making you play it.
Move, go, continue.
Yeah. I like some of the stuff that they have him say.
Suggestion lost. Yeah. No, I'm not largely interested in it. There's other things I'm more interested in. So,
Yeah, fair enough. I found it to be a good match for me because it's just quick enough that like I could just bang out a level of this in between waiting for somebody else in like a multiplayer thing.
yeah.
And it just hits all the right chords. The only thing it needs is like reconnaissance dynamite, and I'm in.
Maybe collaborate with Jesper Kid, get a couple bangers in there, you know.
Yeah.
Or just
Replace the soundtrack.
no, I was gonna say just turn the music all the way down and play Dark Tide's soundtrack.
Yeah. If anybody likes Dark Tide and they're on the fence about Boltgun, I mean, it's just like, what if your starting class was Astartes? That's what this is.
I was thinking, what if people in Dark Tide had an arcade machine? This
Yeah.
is the game it would have on it.
Yep. I could see that. Man, what a crossover that would be if they had an event where like the people in the lobby could like go to like a simulation arcade and they could pretend to be Astartes. I still want them. So there's two boss concepts I really hope that someday get implemented in Dark Tide. One, I want an enemy squad of 4 that's like you, but on Nurgle's side that you have to fight.
Yeah.
So it's like a 4v4, but like
Yep.
they have a veteran, a zealot, an ogren, and a psyker. And then the other one is I want them to fight a Chaos Marine.
I think that one will happen at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope it's not dumbed down too much, because like Astartes always meander the line between like basically moving at 1 mile per hour and being vaguely competent at combat, and then like on the far end it's like the Astartes animation where they can literally sprint as fast as a cybernetic human can go through the enemy lines and kill everyone on the way there. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I like Astartes that are more along that far edge of the spectrum where they actually are just borderline unstoppable. And you
Yeah.
basically have to pull made up shit from like an alternate dimension to fight them.
Oh. I'll be glad to see more of this game because it's got a lot of cool stuff in it.
The map design definitely does get better once you go into the warp,
Oh, okay.
because like things get a little bit more vertical oriented, and there's warp portals, so things no longer have to be physically connected in order to be connected. So you can have fun with that.
Okay. Well, that'll be it for tonight. I think I'm gonna do the computer upgrade. So, we'll see what happens. Should I install the drive first so that my computer knows what it is?
Yeah, what you do is just put in the new drive, install Windows on it, and then just boot from that drive instead of your other one, and then move all your files over.
And installing Windows on the new drive won't do anything to my other drives as far as what's on them.
Nope.
Okay, I just
You could unplug it and just go back to the way things were if you wanted.
okay. And yeah, okay, all right.
The only thing I'm not sure about is I don't remember the process for reapplying your product key.
Yeah,
You have to go on Microsoft's website to do it, and basically they just rescan your hardware to make sure you aren't tricking them into authorizing your software to be on a different computer. Because what they'll do is they'll take a look at some components of the computer and see if the like the motherboard ID and stuff match. And as long as that stuff matches, they'll be like, okay, you just upgraded your computer and reinstalled Windows. So
yeah, this is a different many parts. I cannot remember the last time I actually installed Windows. It's been so long. So,
well, I mean, it's not going to be a different motherboard from this moment, right? Or are you replacing
from
a bunch
this
of other
moment,
parts?
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it'll know.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, I'll double check all that first.
yeah.
I just didn't want to do it the day before we stream
Yeah.
because that stream wouldn't happen. So, all right. Well, neat. More games in future. Definitely going to be a video this Wednesday, so.
Cool.
And I'll still be on vacation by the time we stream again. So, but that'll be the end of it. So,
All right.
that's it. Video games are real.
Bye-bye.